Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are defending this base from a grand total of 4 lances here. That's definitely quite a number of them. We've already taken out 1.5 lances in the last episode. Our Raven is going to go ahead and close in up over this way. Actually, I think our Raven might just leave our Vulcan and Stiletto to dealing with the remnants of that lance and make his way over to work on engaging the newcomers. So let's come on over this way. Base 21, who do they move? That is their Vulcan? Sure. Did he stray shot his friend there? I believe he did.
Receiving you.
I'm okay with this. So we're going to move up here and attack this goblin rear arc. We got to get this guy taken care of.
On my way.
We did miss the melee attack. That's sad.
Oh, you just wait, you.
Oh, that was just really bad. That was really, really bad. Like, I mean, it's not unrecoverable. It's just very poor rolls, is all that is. 7 HP left there. Sad. So, I mean, they've definitely got a lot of units over here. There's no doubt about that. Luckily, we have turrets and tanks over here to help hold them off. That Locust has actually made itself into a bit of a target there. That position is good for us. This is definitely a big mess, but, I mean, when you're up against 4 lances, that's to be expected. So, this Locust moves through the fire, positions also in a place where it becomes a target. That's another big target location. Fascinating. And not where I would have put those Locusts. I would have sent the Locusts up to flank, personally. Try to deal with these guys up here, maybe. They've got another couple of Phase 19 movers. They definitely move early. The Dart moves up. Fires on the light command bunker. That's irrelevant to us. And who else do they have? Clint. Okay. The Clint fires on the Goblin. Does not hit anything. Perfect. This is great. We're doing pretty well here.
Right here.
So the Ghost is definitely going to close in over this way. I don't know which of these Locusts we're going to go for just yet. Looks like this one. Okay, light him up. Reasonable structure exposure there. I was hoping for a leg destruction, but that'll do. And this Chameleon is going to melee attack this Goblin. Okay. Again, an interesting choice. Oh, that might be a kill on the Goblin, actually. No, it's not, but the Goblin will die very soon. Okay, that's fine. As far as the Saracen goes, we're probably actually best off melee attacking it from the front. Looking at its armor loadout. Let's get in there.
Targeting for physical attack.
And we missed the melee again. Okay.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, that didn't go particularly well, did it? Both of our melees up here ended up missing. That makes me very sad. But it's fine. Blackjack is going to fire on the Prowler. Okay. That is fine. What next? The Sling moves up, fires on the standard Shredder turret. Okay. That standard Shredder turret is definitely running out of armor. And it was just narked.
I'm receiving you.
The Centurion is going to position here.
Affirmative.
And we're going to light up this Locust. This is likely a kill if we hit that heavy rifle. And indeed it is a kill. Good. 1 Locust dead.
Enemy eliminated.
Next up, this Centurion is going to close in over here. And in terms of hit odds, it looks like we are slightly better off going for the Dart here than for the Locust. Maybe we'll stray shot the Locust, though. Let's go ahead and X6 just to find out.
Confirmed.
No, not particularly, but that's okay.
Orders.
The Blackjack will close in slightly here.
Received.
We're already overheated. We're just going to brace. We
Taking
were in
damage.
fire there, and we got to get out.
Heat damage. Damn it.
The Hunchy is going to move up here, although maybe to this position or this one.
Heading out.
Sure. Now, I don't like this at all. We're just going to brace. And the reason for that is because I didn't want to take the odds of stray shotting that. Okay, that's a destruction on the Saracen. That's not bad. Phase 12 mover. That is the Goblin. It fires on the other Goblin. Now, it does destroy that Goblin, which is not ideal, but it's okay. Our turret's working on that Blackjack. It's a lot of armor strip there, actually. And that's a good hit on that sling, too. That is a lot of Blackjack damage right there. These guys are kind of getting shredded by the turrets right now. I like it. Okay, phase 23. Our Raven is going to sprint in this direction, and we'll see if we can attach a narc to either of these. We'll give it a go.
Target locked. It's go
That's a
time.
narked dart right there. Fantastic. Phase 21. That's the sling. Tries to shoot at the Shredder turret. It does succeed, but it doesn't destroy the Shredder turret. We like that, for sure. And now what? In phase 21 is the question. That would be the dart, actually. That is a really bold position. Not one that I would take. Incredibly aggressive and overextended. The Clint moves up and charges the Prowler here, which is also pretty overextended. The Vulcan moves up, fires on the command bunker. That's completely fine. We don't mind that in the slightest. Next up is our Vulcan, and our Vulcan is going to go for the Goblin here. We could go rear or front arc. We're just going to go rear arc.
Move order received.
And hopefully that Goblin will die soon. There we go. It is indeed dead. Fantastic. I would have been sad if it lived another round, but it absolutely did not. Next up, the Chameleon moves. Does not fire.
Yeah.
An interesting choice, to be sure. It's in fire, but it is a rear arc on this dart. And I'm going to take it.
Affirmative.
Oh, we missed the melee. Sad. Sad. Sad.
Right.
We still killed it. Fine. I guess I'll take that.
I got him. Getting pretty hot in this cockpit here.
Oh yeah, that was
My heat
completely
gauge is
expected.
all red.
Indeed it is. Okay, we're going to move back to here with this
Roger.
Centurion. And I would love, absolutely love, to go for this Clint right now. Do we do the chaff countermeasures? I think not, but let's light him up. That was some good damage on that Clint. We'll absolutely take that. Next up, they have a phase 16 mover, which is this Locust. That's fine. What does the Locust want to do here is the question. Okay. It does go for that building and gets a couple hits in there, but the building isn't dead yet.
Standing by.
So that's good. Do we want to move over here and engage the sling? These hit odds are surprisingly good.
All right.
I think we go for it, but we don't fire the heavy rifle here. Okay.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Oh, I'm well aware. The Stiletto is now going to move over this way. Unfortunately, it can't sprint because it missed its melee last round, but that's fine.
Standing
The
by.
Blackjack is, at this point, going to move over here.
Confirmed.
And we can go for the Clint, we can go for the Locust, or we can go for the Sling with direct LOS. And our hit odds are best on the Clint, so we will take that.
I got
That was some good damage. That's probably a knockdown.
Solid.
Indeed it is. That Clint is going to be in serious danger when the turrets have their turn.
I'm generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Fantastic. I want the Hunchback to make absolutely sure here that this sling, well, this is not going to be absolutely sure judging by these hit odds, but I want the Hunchback to attempt to make sure that this sling is out of the picture here.
On it.
We did hit the Gauss rifle, and that is an engine destruction.
Target neutralized.
Fantastic. Next up, their Blackjack. Their Blackjack is not doing so well. Their Blackjack actually stray shot, I believe that was their Vulcan, and killed it. This is wrapping up very quickly here. This is going very quickly indeed. Well, that was lucky for us, for sure. They still have a couple mechs up here, but things have definitely taken a turn for the worse for them. So their Chameleon moves now, and it moves up. It's still trying to focus that small reinforced building. Okay.
Orders.
Our Raven is going to close in to here. And we're going to attempt to narc this guy. I don't think we succeeded, but we did make him unsteady. And that's all we needed, in all honesty. Okay, phase 21, that is their other Vulcan out there. They do have an untouched Vulcan over here that I wasn't factoring in. So that is now noted. Our Stiletto is going to run up over this way and try to engage these guys at some point in the future.
Yes, Commander.
This Centurion is our heavy rifle Centurion, and I think it's going to sprint forward just as much as it can and sink
Full
heat.
speed, no target. Aye, aye.
Our fire support Centurion, on the other hand... Yeah, I don't really like this position, but it'll do, I guess. 43.4? A surprisingly non-terrible hit odds on that Chameleon.
Roger.
Okay, we shredded off a little armor. We'll take it.
Receiving you.
The Blackjack here is definitely a little overheated. I'm going to fire, I think, just the regular LRM-15 to sink some heat.
Aye, aye.
Okay, that'll do.
That hit something good.
And next,
I'm here.
this Vulcan is going to close in, and we're going to see what we can do here. 55%? Absolutely. That was a good hit.
I'm listening.
The Ghost is running pretty hot. We're just going to move over here and sink some heat. Their Blackjack is going to fire on that Prowler. Sure. Don't mind that. I don't mind that one at all.
Ready for orders.
The Hunchy is going to position here. Even with the obstructed LOS, this should be good odds. And indeed it is. Light him up.
Confirm.
Sadly, we missed the Gauss rifle, but all is good. That could have done a lot more to that Blackjack than it did. That'll be the Locust moving now. Okay, not the choice I would have made there, but interesting nonetheless. That's probably... Oh, I would have thought that would have killed the Blackjack. Maybe the knockdown does. Yes. Yes, it does. Fantastic. The Chameleon... Not a bad hit, but that Chameleon has seen better days. Ooh, but we missed with the Shredder turret. Sad. Regardless, we're going to close in with our Raven here. I would love to come up here and just rear arc melee this Locust. Do it.
Acknowledged. Engaging.
We did miss the melee attack, but we may still kill it with our with our weapon attack. And yes, indeed we do. Perfect.
Target eliminated.
One less
I'm
Locust.
taking heat damage. Heat gauge is redlining.
Okay, so that Vulcan is just chilling out there right now. That said, it will very soon be the only target out there. So the Stiletto is at this point going to come in here and melee the Chameleon from like this angle.
Moving to position. Time to knock you
As a
around
leg
bit.
destruction. I like it.
Nice.
And a kill. Fantastic.
I hope we can salvage that.
So at this point, the Vulcan over there is pretty much the only remaining target. I would love to sprint the Centurion up the hill so that we have a clear LOS here. This is the ultralight rotary rifle guy, and we're just going to see what we can get here.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
We got a structure exposure on him. Okay.
Scored a critical hit. Watch the... Yes,
What else can we
Commander.
do here? This is the
All right.
heavy rifle Centurion, and actually his heavy rifle hit odds are surprisingly good. Do it. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see right there. With the gyro crit, he's
Reporting
unsteady.
Critical hit.
That Vulcan, not doing well.
Commander.
The Ghost is going to sprint up over here.
Full
It's
speed
not
sounds
able to do
good.
too much right now.
Mhm.
And the Vulcan is just going to position over here. We'll see what a pot shot will do. 16.9, I doubt it'll
Roger
do
that.
much.
Target confirmed.
Yeah. Not worth because we ended up hitting our own
Light
mech there.
damage. Holding firm.
But it's fine.
Ready for orders.
So our Blackjack is just going to
Moving
step
out.
forward here. And sink heat. Not worth taking those hit odds.
Receiving you.
Our Hunchy is going to try to make his way into
Roger
direct
that.
LOS. It's not in the best position for this particular enemy. But let's see what our allies end up doing. That was a lot of internal damage there. Those turrets might kill him. That was close. A lot of good crits there. And I think a knockdown? An ejection, actually. Fantastic. Let's get out of here. We have a lot of salvage and some decent mechs to use it on. Like, I mean, they're mostly like 50-tonners, right? But even so. I mean, there were some smaller ones, to be sure, like the Locust. But I'm talking about like the Blackjack and the Chameleon, and they're mediums, is the point. We didn't really take all that much damage. I wouldn't necessarily mind a Chameleon. We can grab a Chameleon part for now. Everything else there will roulette, I think. It's a lot of medium lasers. We already have 13 of them, though. So the question is, what do we actually want here? I mean, that's 4 internal combustion engines that we might want to grab just to sell. That's reasonably decent. An Engine Core 240, I'm okay with that. An Engine Core 180, I would not want to use as a priority salvage. Same with the rest of these. Energy crit, that's pretty good. Energy accuracy, pretty good. Multi-track, I've gotten used to not using multi-targeting in RogueTech. So I think I'll hold off on that for the moment. Deadfire LRM ammo or listen kill LRM ammo. We're taking the listen kill LRM ammo for sure. Okay, we did end up getting quite a few parts. That's all well and good. We got a large laser. We'll keep that. A large laser Magna. We'll definitely keep that. 3 LRM-10s. I kind of don't like the LRM-10 size of LRMs. A tag, I guess we'll keep that. The Engine Core 240. The internal combustion engines that we were always going to sell. We're keeping those FCS for sure. Basic sensors. The standard fusion engine. Get out of here. The structure. Yep. Incendiary LRM, as well as listen kill and deadfire LRM ammo. And machine gun ammo that I think we can safely get rid of. Okay. That went surprisingly well, considering the number of enemies that we were up against. We were heavily outweighed. Although when you count in the turrets, maybe less so. But even so, not bad. Yeah, I'm overall pretty content with that one. 4 lances is a lot of lances compared to our 2 lances. Of course, we kind of had like 3.5 lances if you count the 2 vehicles and the turrets, but we didn't control the 2 vehicles or the turrets. If we did, it probably would have been a little easier, but that's completely okay. I'm very content with how that panned out. Yes, 37k. Do it. That is completely fine. This is not going to take very long. I think we just let this tick forward for a little bit here. We're doing well financially, so I think we tick forward now until the low-G pool finishes up. It's going to be in 3 more days. Yep, that's fine. We're going to give it 1 more day. That will also be when almost all of our mech warriors are back. Let's go ahead and get another engineering project underway. And that is... I would love for it to be Medbay 2. Yeah, I think Medbay 2 is what we go for here. I want those additional medical points. So let's go ahead and take forward 1 more day here for Glaive to finish up. There we go. And then we'll go through our training here quickly, since we've got a little bit of time here. It's too late in the episode to start another mission, unfortunately. But what we can do is we can get ready for the next mission in the next episode. Wildfire can absolutely take a point of gunnery. Fantastic. Let's double check the mech bay, make sure everything's good to go there. It should be. Yep, it absolutely is. So that's great. At this point, we are ready to deploy again. But like I said, it's a little too late in the episode to do that. And I feel like I'm ending the episode early a little bit too much. I'll try to get the slightly longer episodes going again. For now, though, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I'll see you all next time.